Hey guys, so today me and Des wanted to come at you and do a video, and this video is actually going to talk about our wedding and our afterthoughts. Okay, what's one of your takeaways from the wedding that you wish?
Negative? Nothing really, man. My guys came through pretty good, man. Shout out to all my groomsmen. They did really well. Chris and Zay stopped and got the broom for us to jump over, so I was really appreciative of that. And nobody forgot any of their stuff. I really expected them to, but everybody came through. That was my biggest worry, is that people weren't going to be
In
place on time. So the fact that my guys, nobody left anything, everybody was on time, that made me feel pretty good.
For me, my favorite part of the wedding was the ceremony, because the vows are really intentional and pure, and it was just the highlight for the day for me. Unfortunately, I didn't really enjoy my wedding like everybody else did that was there, because I was very hands-on with planning it. And so I wish I would have had more support from different people, because the issue with being a part of so much is when things don't go right, you know that it didn't go right. Basically, what ended up happening is the staff took it upon themselves to change our seating from what we discussed and asked for. And so it caused a slight hiccup during the reception because there were less seats at the tables than we expected them to be. Now, they fixed it before we got in there. Our family members had to get a little nice nasty. Some of my friends had to get a little nice nasty with the staff for them to fix it.
Shout out to my aunt, because she definitely helped. But
Some of my coworkers, it wasn't even my bridesmaids, it was my coworkers hopped in and they was like, okay, what do we need to do? And when we came up, they were just like, you need a drink? What do you need? Like, they was ready. And when we got in there, everything was right how it's supposed to be. We had to ditch our seating chart, but everything else was
which was
smooth.
Extremely aggravating, because we sat there the Monday before we got married for like an hour laying this out with two of the people who were helping us set up, and to get there Saturday and stuff not be right, and then there was somebody who worked there who we had not met at all we started paying for stuff in like March?
We paid for most of it in March.
Yeah, so to pay for stuff 8 months in advance, and a person that we've never spoken to come in and say, if you have an RSVP, get up. That part was aggravating, and at that point, nobody would let me walk in the door because I was going to go in there cussing and basically
and by then, some of my older guests decided to leave,
left.
and I felt really bad because the rest of the party went really well. One of the biggest moments for me that I regret, I guess, about my wedding is the fact that I did not pack a second outfit for the reception. And my biggest reason for that is because 30 minutes before Des and I got married, my dress ripped in the bathroom as I was trying to go to the bathroom. So the coordinator and my aunt, they got together and they made some magic happen with some safety pins. Shout out to my line sister and my aunt for bringing a big safety pin so that we can get down the aisle. Two of my friends, they went and got me a dress from JCPenney. So some of the clubs you may see me in a black dress. The reason why I'm in that black dress is because my dress had ripped and it was continuing to go downhill. Other than that, I mean, once I was able to change and get into something that fit and was not about to tear up, I enjoyed myself. But I was tired, and I feel like other people tried to tell me, like, you're not going to feel it now, but when it's all over, you're going to be so tired. And your groom, I mean, if you're a groom, just try to be as understanding as possible, because for y'all, it's much easier. Like, it's your dudes throw you a party at the strip club, and you just show up with the suit. Like, Desmond had the funnest time of his life the night before the wedding. His mom threw a fish fry, and he turned up. And meanwhile, I was trying to get my wig together with my hair. And we was eating Papa John's, okay?
She was invited to come. She did receive a fish plate.
Pizza Hut didn't deliver.
Shout out to Chris France, because he drove and let me drink, and I sat up there with my family and had a wonderful time.
But we had fun too, and you know what? I drank a lot of Jack Daniels. My line sister can attest. I probably drank about 4 or 5 shots, and that might have made me be bloated, thus causing the dress to be tighter than it was 4 days before. It was like a girl sleepover, and it was really fun, and I enjoyed that. But honey, we had to get up at 5 a.m. for makeup because that face was beat. I'm gonna have to put a picture in there. Dad's like never seen my face beat like that.
Nah,
they got up at like 9.
Dez didn't get up till 8. I
9.
got up. No, I got up at 8.
Went to Waffle House.
I went to Waffle House and ordered an All-Star, and
I barely ate the whole day.
Before my family got there, I wanted some time to myself just to think and to take a hot shower. Like before anybody started coming, I got up and I went. I turned on college football and I just watched College Game Day and I ate my food and I sat back and I was just really by myself.
That is another thing that I would have changed. I feel like I did a lot to accommodate others, and if I were to redo it, I would have just worried about myself, because what I learned from Desmond's friends and just in general, even from my own friends, is that if they want to be there, they're going to be there regardless. And it was some friends that went above and beyond, and there were some that just did the bare minimum. And I love you just the same, but it made me realize that you got to do what makes you happy. I'm telling y'all, the best part of the day was physically like walking down the aisle and getting married in all of 15 minutes and crying because I married my best friend, and we got to, like, he blew me away. Like, I wish one of his profiles would have sent the video of him crying, y'all, so y'all can see.
I have that video.
He gonna send it to me so I can put it in this video.
Dion,
but
that is special for you, sir.
Don't put that on there.
He didn't have to put. He put it on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook.
No, I need it so I can put it on YouTube.
A lot of stuff Yosha yelled at me about, we end up having to throw out. Like the seating chart, she yelled at me for almost a week about that seating chart. Like, Des, you need to do a seating chart. And I'm like, yo, shit, it don't matter. They got seats. Let them sit wherever they sit. And if they act funny, we got Gwinnett PD there. They can put them in the back of the truck because they're obligated to us till 7 o'clock.
And I don't know if I ever told you this, but you were right. Everyone that stayed long enough to
they had somewhere to sit.
To that, they had somewhere to sit.
As long as they get a plate of food, they've eaten. Anyway.
I didn't really eat, until
I didn't either.
Later that night. I had some fried fish at his mom's house because his mom cooked again the next night.
Even though she yelled at me for us going to my mama's house, but she ate the fish.
Yeah, I was mad.
She ate
I wanted to have sex the night I got married. Actually.
Yeah, I was dead to the world.
No, he was not. Let me tell you what really happened. He's lying. Let me tell you what really happened. So we finished early as hell, which I'm thinking, oh, I can get some married penis. We can commensurate the marriage. Commensurate the marriage.
She will keep saying commensurate.
Was it consummate? Whatever. We can consummate the marriage. So we make it back to the hotel room, and he done invited more people to come over. And I'm like,
my profile, who was my mentor.
I didn't care if it was Josiah. Like,
18, and
I don't want to see nobody but you. We get back to the room. I hear Josiah coming, but I'm not gonna stop filming. Hey, Saya, come here. You want to be in the video? Okay, well, just be quiet because I'm not starting my video over. Say hey to YouTube. Hey, Noodle.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, turn up. Okay, go upstairs and let mommy finish the video. And then I'll come up and turn on another movie for you. But you got to go up there and be quiet, okay?
Give me this many minutes and we got you, okay? Okay.
All right, 5 minutes. Don't interrupt. Go finish watching Shrek and we'll be right back. So we were entertaining people, and his profile was there, and my line sister was there, and we basically ended up saying, well, not we, I didn't really want to go. I had went and sat down in the room by myself because I was sleepy myself, and I didn't really have to go and get fish. I was tired enough to go to sleep. But Des, he was still hype and excited, so he was like, oh, let's go to my mom's house. You know, they entertaining. I don't care about your car. You would have got that car back. So let me finish.
Wow.
Let me finish. You would have got it back.
Who was driving over there?
Me. I would have drove you to get your car, Dad.
You just said you was tired.
So the next morning, you didn't. What you need your car for? You got your wife.
You don't like driving.
You got your wife.
You don't like driving.
I would have drove you this next day.
The next day.
The point, you did not need your car. You didn't even eat fish. That's the point. So the point. So we can close this video, right? The point is, I wanted to stay in the room and commensurate. Desmond decided he wanted to go. What I know how to say it. I'm gonna say commiserate. Flued out. Okay, we flued out. We commiserate.
Oh my God!
So-
Not City Girls. In the video now.
So anyway, we drive an hour away to his mom's house with my line sister and his pro fight, and Desmond falls asleep in the car. And then we get to his mom's house, and I go ahead and get some of this delicious fish. And Desmond goes upstairs and goes to sleep. So the next morning, I'm thinking, okay, we wake up at his mom's house. We come back to our room, and he has his car. We go back to the room. And I'm thinking, okay, well, we still got this room until 12. We're going to commensurate this morning.
And I'm laying there waiting, and she's on the phone.
No, he fell asleep again.
I did fall asleep
Lies.
after 30 minutes.
Lies.
She was on the phone.
Lies. So the point is, when you're married, you don't have sex anymore. So
Wow. Okay.
4 whole days later, we finally tied the knot.
Was it good?
Yeah, but that's
Okay,
not the
then.
point.
It was worth the wait.
You made me wait. So anyway, please comment.
The honeymoon.
Please rate.
You ain't gonna make the honeymoon sound
Please
worse
subscribe.
than it was.
And
We're gonna go back to this honeymoon story.
And we'll see
Hold
you
on.
all in the
Nah.
next video. Bye.
Let's go ahead and shoot